What's going on, guys? Welcome to Twice Baked with America's Angels. I'm Aundrea.
And I'm Tabitha.
How are you guys doing? We missed you.
We had a bit of a break.
Yeah, it was
Thank
nice
you guys for being a little bit patient.
Yeah.
We had so much sickness going on at the house and stuff like that. And then just some starting our business up and everything else like that. So we've just been super duper busy. So we just wanted to come basically check in with everybody and let them know what's going on. Sorry, I look like a mess because I've been cleaning.
But girl, I got a conspiracy theory for you
I
today.
know. You've been talking about this conspiracy theory, so I'm going to let her have it.
Okay.
Go for it. Let's see it. Okay,
right.
We're going to talk about Jeff Sessions, right?
Attorney General former Attorney General Jeff Sessions. What a mouthful. Say that 10 times fast.
I know, right?
So it occurred to me all of a sudden. We've already reported on this. You know, what happened was he was appointed Attorney General.
Correct.
Attorney General Jeff, whatever.
He was appointed.
He was appointed. Then all of a sudden the Democrats ran after him because when he went to his appointee Congress meeting, he had answered the question, did you ever meet during the campaign of Donald J. Trump? Did you ever meet with the Russians about the campaign? He said no, because they said it was about the campaign. They always thought that he was a surrogate for the campaign, which he refuses that he was. However, as a congressman, as a senator, yes, he did meet with a Russian diplomat, okay?
Okay.
That's fine. He didn't say that because he's taught how to answer questions as a lawyer. Now, since the Democrats want to be all, you know, pansy about it.
Politically correct about everything.
Correct,
We're going to sit here and talk about why we think.
Well, no, first,
okay,
they're the ones that started this whole thing. Oh, well, yes, you did meet with them as a whatever, surrogate the campaign.
Specifically, this one lady, right?
Right. Who is it?
Hold on, we have
Congresswoman CLAIR McCaskill.
Correct.
Let me call you out, Miss CLAIR McCaskill.
Yes, because we have done some digging and some research ourselves, and come to find out,
apparently you wrote on your Twitter a few months ago that you were meeting with Russian diplomats.
Correct.
But you said you didn't meet with Russian diplomats, and it's wrong to lie about that, isn't it, Miss CLAIR McCaskill?
And the funny thing is we found that on her Twitter account, or
like she thinks it don't get saved. It's not Snapchat.
I know. But the thing is we found it on her Twitter account, but yet the rest of the United States diplomats or whatever don't have that same tool to be able to find that. So she met this one that went after Jeff Sessions, basically prosecuting him, and like a witch hunt. And sat there and said he met with these Russian diplomats.
So he lied. So he needs to step down as Attorney General.
And that's
so
exactly.
He did.
Our president asked him to resign.
Step down, and he did.
But what we didn't know, as we were sitting here digging and trying to find this information out, we found information about what he was about to do.
Oh, what was he about to do, Tabitha? Let me just tell you.
What was this man about to do?
On January 5th, 2017 at 3 p.m., the FBI turned in enough evidence to the Department of Justice to shut down 30% of the Washington and New York Congressman pedophile ring.
Right, and this is called, I mean, y'all can look this up. It's called Pizzagate. Basically, and
it's not, that's not the conspiracy.
Right, they have arrested people in these pedophile ring of the Pizzagate.
Right.
But the thing is Jeff Sessions was specifically going to go after these congressmen.
The 30% of them. This huge arrest ring was about to happen. So what happened was the FBI turned in enough evidence to the DOJ to do the arrest of 30% of Washington and New York's pedophile ring that happened to be congressmen, okay?
Correct.
People who are in high government.
Right.
Political elite. They're involved in this. And
it
Jeff
wasn't
Sessions,
just the rich. It wasn't just these rich
these
elites.
are political
These were
people,
political. These ones that are supposed to be writing these laws to protect our children are in fact hurting
our children.
Some of these children.
And so what happened was, as soon as Jeff Sessions was appointed Attorney General, he was supposed to make the arrest warrants for this 30% of these congressmen involved in the pedophile ring.
Right.
Now, y'all tell me if y'all don't think that's a conspiracy right there to get him knocked out of the Attorney General ring.
Right. And y'all can find all this information. Just look
Anywhere.
it up.
Just look it up.
Jeff Sessions.
It's everywhere.
Pizzagate. Google it if you're overseas and everything else. So basically we had these Democrats sitting here just attacking him, wanting him out of office for this one petty thing, but yet we have found that the one person that wanted him out, which makes us question it even more, is why this CLAIR
McCaskill?
Yeah, was
what is she? What kind of connection does she have to it? Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
And we are still investigating, which we will bring to you. So we want y'all to do the same thing. We want y'all to sit there and investigate too, because we need to bring down.
What does she have connected to this pedophile ring? Who's she connected to? Is it political elite? Is the rich elite? Who is it? And what are they doing?
Right. So, okay. So, I mean,
North Korea.
Do your homework. Okay. So, if anybody does not know North Korea, and if you do not know basically how North Korea is, basically if my friend were to sit there and live in North Korea and watch a Hollywood video, let's say it was Titanic, let's say it was the Beauty and the Beast.
Okay.
She then would be brought outside and publicly executed in front of everybody.
Or if we brought this news to y'all about North Korea and how they are, we would be executed if we lived there under their diplomat.
If you caught using the internet, if you are basically have any thought of your own that isn't with their dictator, you are then the only country in the whole world that still publicly will execute people.
Right.
Within reasons over internet use, over
speaking out what you think in your mind, things that we take for granted as Americans,
which is completely normal. The girls are basically trained from younger that when they get older, they're basically sex tools, and if they're
he's having Hollywood, or not Hollywood, but like in the China Hollywood kind of people who are in Chinese movies, the people that he wants to have sex with, he's having his men kidnapped so that he can then rape.
Right.
This is a crazy guy. It's Kim Jong-un, the dictator of North Korea. Well, anyways, he's shooting off horrible missiles.
Right. Hold on, y'all. Let's. Our children are interrupting. Give me a second.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, no. They know. We can deal with it. Unless one of them are bleeding or dying, they can.
Hold the phone.
Right.
All right.
Okay, so we're going back to North Korea.
He's firing off missiles even close to the Japanese shoreline.
Right.
Hitting.
Right. Which you had reported because this was right. We had reported about a month ago about this. Okay?
And nobody stopped him because everybody's so scared.
So then we have this our Secretary of State, Rex Tillerson. Okay, so he goes.
Hey, Rex, how you doing?
Right, we see you. We see you,
we
see what you're doing.
We support you.
So he goes and he basically is meeting with people and everything, and he has reported back. And Aundrea, tell us what he has reported back. What he's saying.
He says, first he was saying, North Korea, you have nothing to be afraid of. We would like to get along with you. We don't want no beef with y'all because it's 50 years ago when my grandfather fought in the North Korean War. We had a treaty where we had a ceasefire.
Right.
Since then, everything has kind of been okay, except for 20 years ago, they started getting these missiles together, not telling people about it. Now, they all of a sudden want to start firing these missiles.
Right.
And so Rex Tillerson has met with as much people as he can, and after saying, we don't want any beef with you, and they keep firing missiles off towards Japan.
Right.
Japan's
they keep
an ally of ours.
And we keep on asking them nicely.
Saying, we're not leaving anything off the table.
No
what
more.
we have to do to stop North Korea from firing off missiles to Japan or us in any situation, because they're rallying up with China and they're trying to shut off that North China Sea, and if they shut that off, all of our imports and exports are going to shut down.
Right. So we had Trump sit there and speak out as well yesterday on St. Patty's Day, basically saying that he sees you, North Korea, and he knows what he's doing. And he's saying 20 years of silence. We have done a 20 years piece of this silence. and basically let them get away with it and let them do their country.
But what are we going to do now?
No more. You want to sit there and threaten and these nuclear wars? Well, guess what?
You're going to get bombed.
Well, they're not even going to get bombed, but you're going to get trumped. And
you're gonna get Trumped.
Yeah, exactly. And they're going to get ran over because Trump ain't playing.
No.
The administration that he picked out is not playing. We are no longer, America no longer is going to sit back and be the back burner and be ran over with this train back and forth whenever we want. We're no longer silent. And he's speaking out.
And he is building our military
Right.
to what it should be right as
Right.
we speak. And he's
Right.
sitting back designing a perfect plan for all this. Don't y'all worry. He's got it down. He's got it.
Oh, and also,
And Trump, we support you.
yeah, Trump, we do support you. And I wanted to mention something because we hadn't mentioned it about this women's right. Can I say what Trump did when he had signed in an executive order?
Go ahead.
Trump signed in an executive order basically ordering companies and banks to treat women fairly and give them the same opportunity
Same
as
pay.
business owners, same pay and everything. So, for all you people, all you women, all you
hate Trump,
feminists
who hate Trump,
that was sitting there fighting for something that he wasn't even done, he just did it.
oh, and do you think Miss Hillary Clinton would have done that?
Hell no. No.
My eyes
No.
twitching.
I know every time we say her name. Anyways, we wanted to bring that out. Also,
shed some light on the
great news
situation.
about the state of Georgia and the medical marijuana. It has passed through another house. And they have added and kept it to be 5% plus adding a bunch of other disorders.
Yes,
On
because we
it.
were about to lose for the 5% of THC
Right.
in the medical marijuana. It was about to go down to 3%, which is
So
basically
y'all-
halving their medicine.
Right, but now they're going to keep it 5%. Plus, they
Awesome.
they added about, I think it was like,
Autism.
about 12 other disorders on there. So, we will come back and report that to you as it keeps on going, as we get
Awesome
closer to
news.
be able to vote, for ourselves for our state. So, I'm just keeping y'all posted about it, but that is such great news, and I am happy about it. Anyways, woo!
Y'all, thank you for supporting us and not getting too mad at us for missing a couple of weeks. But thank you so much for standing up with us
Right.
for freedom and for
And
the
remember to
future
do
of
your own
America.
investigation.
Yes, because ladies and gentlemen, this is what history is made of.
We love you guys.
Mwah.
Have a
Love
great
you.
weekend.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.